Yes guys, welcome back to the YouTube. We're back with another show day. I feel like it's been a while since I've done a show day. It's quite a busy show day as well. So I've got 4 clients today. I've got Oshin, who's literally sat there, and that is how you pronounce his name. It's not Oisin, it's Oshin. I've got Rimini later on in figure. I've got Sunita in figure and physique. And then I've also got Sunny, who's doing classic and open bodybuilding. Oshin's on earlier in the day because he's doing the novice class, novice, junior, tall, and then the rest are doing the open classes. So it's like a novice and an open show. So it's going to be a long day, but it'll be a good day. So yeah, just follow along. I will keep you up to date as we go. And the time is currently 11:11. Make a wish. Got to make a wish. 11:11, which means Oshin will be on in about an hour-ish. So he's literally had his pre-stage meal, chilling out now, going to start having his pre-pump drink and pumping up pretty soon. We'll get as much filmed as we can. They're usually a bit weird about you filming the stage and stuff, so hopefully Sam, fingers crossed, doesn't get kicked out. He needs to wear like a mask because they don't like him here. So hopefully he doesn't get kicked out, and hopefully we have a good day. So enjoy, like and subscribe as well. Right guys, so as I said, I'll keep you up to date. We have Oshin here. So we're about 40 to 60 minutes away from stage, and obviously he's just chilling out. So feel free, mate. Tell us about how your prep's been. Also tell us about your last show, because he competed 2 weeks ago.
So prep's been smooth. Started at 87 kilo, down to 72 kilo. 20 odd weeks, been pretty smooth, no issues. But first show was 2 weeks ago, BMBF Northern, and we had an absolute nightmare with the tan.
Why?
Because I put moisturiser on the morning of the show.
Don't do that, guys.
Defo don't do that.
To be fair, he was doing the right things, because I have like a starter pack that I send to competitive clients to like what I want you to do for skincare. So basically I'll get like clients to make sure that they're exfoliating, make sure that they're moisturising like multiple times a week. So you were obviously doing that, you were nailing it,
I was doing that.
But then he did it on the morning of the tan.
Don't do that.
And you don't want to have anything on your skin when you get the tan. So the tan didn't sit, did it?
Far from that, it looked a nightmare. But thankfully Finn saved the day, and it was slightly acceptable.
It was decent.
No, yeah,
it almost looked like you had like dream tan on. Like you looked more golden than everyone else. And there was like a few little darker and lighter patches, but it did just look. It looked good. Like it wasn't awful. It wasn't. We did kind of sort it out, and then obviously go through what happened on that day.
Yeah. So came 4th in the novice class. So we got that qualification for finals, which is 3 weeks from this weekend. So that would be good, and we know next time we'll be looking way better for that show. The stress on that day was ridiculous. Was standing outside for 2 hours in the freezing cold, and then had to straight away get on stage. So there were loads.
It wasn't exactly that.
Yeah,
it wasn't good, but we had to quickly do the tan outside. I say quickly, it did take about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then literally got in, tried to get warm, eat, and then he was on stage. So yeah, it wasn't an ideal situation, but it still looked great.
Yeah, no, I was happy, considering all very happy with the look, just the tan, but yeah.
It was good.
It was good.
So yeah, and then since then, we've gone back down to baseline, got a little bit leaner. Body weight has come down, but not like a huge amount, but you're definitely sharper, especially through like the glutes, the hamstrings. And again, we're still in the early shows of your season. Yeah. Like if we're looking at UKDFBA finals, that's still another 6 weeks.
Yeah, 5 weeks.
Like 5 weeks, and BMBF's another 3 weeks. And you're basically just getting better, because fatigue is a lot lower now. Even when we're digging, we're not doing cardio.
Yeah.
Food's low, but you can handle low food.
Yeah.
Like he was saying at the start, it's been really smooth. It's still been hard.
Yeah.
Like people think, oh, cool, smooth means easy. It doesn't.
No.
He's still had to dig, and he has had to work really hard, but he's nailed it. And peaking wise, I feel like I know your body very well now, where we kind of just know what to expect. Like dried off a little bit last night, body weight comes down, you look drier, you look full and dry this morning, really good. And then obviously we've just had the pre-stage meal. We'll get pumping up pretty much now, and then get to it. So yeah, let's go.
Very nice.
side, 23 please.
Let's go, Ocean. Come on, work now, mate.
Okay, gentlemen. Number 23, go on to the centre. Yeah, 24, go to the other side of him, please. Okay, gentlemen, relax. 4th place. Very, very close between 3rd and 4th, but today, 4th place went to the 23 of She Wallington.
Genetically elite, and it's again like any sport. You wouldn't go into basketball and be like, why can't I do it if you're 4 foot? Like you'd be like, oh, I'm just not suited to it. But that's not. I'm not saying Ocean's not suited to it. You're really good, but you're just not a genetic freak. Like, but that doesn't mean that you can't still be really good. Like you look mint. You know what I mean? Like looking at it on your own, like.
And he still his back is, I think, by far the
Yeah.
most impressive back.
Oh mate, you still came 4th. Right guys, so we're on a little sort of interval, or it's just the interval's just been, but we've been waiting around for a while. So obviously Ocean was on earlier. I don't think I spoke to camera since then. So Ocean came 4th out of, I think there was like 8 to 10 in that class. It was a pretty decent class. Like the standard of the top 5 was really, really good. And yeah, Ocean basically just got beaten on size through the lower body primarily. The guy that won just got really, really good shape and a good amount of muscle. The guy in 2nd had loads of muscle. The guy in 3rd, Ryan, really, really good, very close with Ocean, but just a bit more well-muscled through the lower body. But yeah, you know, I was chatting with Ocean about like what he needs to improve, and it's not that he needs to be loads leaner or anything like that. Like he just needs more muscle, which realistically in a prep, especially at the back end of a prep, isn't really going to be achievable. But he knows that, and it's like, right, okay, long term, he needs to grow, and especially grow through his lower body. But yeah, he was obviously a little bit, I'm not going to say upset, he wasn't upset, but he was a little bit sort of disheartened by it. But then, like, after having a bit of a chat, he was definitely sort of more positive about it, because again, like in a pretty big class, you still come 4th and still did very well. Still really happy with how he looked, and the plan now is he's not got another show for another 3 weeks. The plan is to basically just remind him that he doesn't need to keep digging and push for more condition. Instead, he just needs to actually freshen up even more and probably just feel better day to day, have more energy for his work, for his clients, for his training, and his physique will improve anyway. You know, we're not going to try and gain weight, but even just being, let's say, at maintenance and performing better in the gym, his physique will look better. So that's the plan. Now, time-wise, I think the show's running a bit behind, but we've still got, obviously, the other 3 that I've got today. So we've still got Rimini in figure, Sunita in figure and physique, and Sunny in classic and bodybuilding. So, yeah, still got 3 more classes, if you like. Well, actually, with 2 of them doing 2 classes, 5 classes that I'll have clients in. So it's just a case of like still waiting and letting them know in regards to timings if they need to change anything based on what we've already planned out. But yeah, all's looking good. Everyone's chilling out at the minute, so that's all I can ask for. So yeah, that is an update. That's where we're at. Don't know where Reese is. We went for a nice Starbucks earlier. Didn't film that, did we? But yeah, that's where we're at. Perfect. You go here. Is that all right? Yeah. It's hot, so like that's fine in terms of just try and make sure you're not sweating loads, but you'll be able to get a pump just fine. Like you can tell even just when you stood, like you're not flat like you have been, like you're definitely not. Like just make sure that you're drinking enough. Like don't be, I know it's annoying when you're having to go to the toilet all the time because you don't want to get it on your tan, but don't be afraid to drink, because often I've had that with girls before where they're like, I don't want to go because I have to use like the Shiwi, or I get, because like you will, like it's easy done, and then they just don't go to the toilet, and it's like, well, you just go on stage and it's like you either haven't been drinking all day or you've been drinking and you're dying for a wee on stage. Like, so just make sure you're drinking as normal. Try and just go to the toilet as normal as best you can. And yeah, just chill. You've got another meal, what, in an hour and a half-ish. We'll keep an eye on how the show's going, because that might need to be changed just based on timings. But if you're feeling good energy-wise, That's the main thing. Obviously, you'll have a decent amount more carbs, and then just enjoy it. Right guys, so the time is 8:10. Yes, that's the time, 8:10. We've got Sunita and Rimini like pretty much ready to go. They're probably not going to be on for another like 20 minutes, but I'd rather them be ready early rather than like waiting around. So yeah, they're just getting pumped up now. Obviously they've had pre-stage meal and everything. Sunny is sat chilling and he'll be getting ready like relatively soon because it's going to be Rimini and Sunita in figure, then straight into physique for Sunita, and then straight into classic for Sunny. So it's a long day, but it's getting to like the business end now.
Your runner-up and second place, your runner-up in women's physique, that award will go to number 170, Sunita Kravena.
Like it's scrambled eggs and toast on like a wholemeal toast.
Have
Or the lean cheese toasty. Or what? Just prepare me tomorrow. Prepare me tomorrow.
it's one of those though, like so you're on next week.
I mean, I'm not hungry now. I'm full.
And you need
I've
to
eaten all
be,
day.
you can still be leaner next week. So we
Yeah.
don't want to go tonight and be like, oh, I'm gonna have this, and but if you have an
I have some
omelette with a
creamy.
few white egg whites, one whole egg, exactly. But like
Okay,
you
okay.
also it's
I have some prepared creamy ice cream, which is just like whey protein. Yeah, some, gonna have that.
what is it? Just protein.
Literally whey protein and water.
What's yours got in?
Milk.
How much?
Full fat milk.
Well, yeah, you can have that, but then don't have the omelette and everything as well.
Okay, I think I'm gonna fancy creamy ice cream.
Go home, have the ice cream. Like look through the photos, cool.
And
Go to bed.
tomorrow, the low day.
Tomorrow, rest day, have it as a
Low
normal
day.
low day, and
Okay.
just check in when you want tomorrow, like time-wise.
No, just thinking, I do have some cabbage. It's breaded cabbage that
Just
it is.
don't think like, oh, I've competed, so now I should do it. It's easy to
That's the
get
thing,
like,
you
it is
know,
so
this
easy.
time, for me, I think, like I said, with the macros, I don't fancy anything particular. I had it
'Cause you can
all,
fit it in, yeah,
it
just-
could fit in, yes, maybe a little bit more coconut oil when I'm cooking, that kind of thing, but nothing like, going all out.
First place and the Harvard Classic Physique Champion 2024, Sonny Belazaro.
Yes, Sonny. Well done, mate. Yes, guys, I'm not. This looks really weird. It's the microphones here. This is. I mean, this is. If I hold it really close, this is the overall trophy. It looks bigger. It's not.
We'll Photoshop it in.
We'll pretend it is. So this is the 5th place trophy in the bodybuilding class, which he's not happy about. But there you go, mate. What's that?
Guess
What's
we're
that?
done.
You tell them.
So this is first place in Classic Physique 2024. It's funny because 2022 I was 4th in Classic and 2nd in bodybuilding. So the tables have flipped.
And he does suit Classic very well. I think today's kind of solidified that. More so from his posing routine and his hair and his tash.
It's the stash. It's for sure the stash.
It's
Like
just so
top three
good
in
looking.
Classic.
So good looking. So good looking. That's why he won. Just so
When
good looking.
people talk about genetics in bodybuilding, it's just about this.
Yeah, that's
Nothing
it.
down there.
Yeah, just his face. So, yeah, that is basically a wrap for the day. It's 10 to 11. Late, very late. So it's been a long day, but it's been a good day, especially with like the end result. Sonny getting in the overall, got beat in the overall by Dante. Dante and Dan are both ridiculously good bodybuilders, and Sonny really held his own. So awesome. Thank you for everybody that watched. Thank you for all my clients today. Thank you for anybody who came to support. Thank you for the UKDFBA for making it finish at 10 to 11. Good night. Peace.